Hey guys, welcome back. We have a really cool video today because my friends at XP Pen let me try out their new Artist 22R Pro tablet. This tablet literally went live today. I've been reading up about the specs and the details, and it seems like Wacom Cintiq may finally have a legit competitor. I'm excited to kind of try it out and see if it lives up to the hype. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that I'm religiously working on my book Nima, and so maybe I can paint a piece from the book with you guys. So usually I give a tablet away at the end of the video, but Milo! XP Pen knows that I've recently reached 1 million subscribers. They're super generous, and so Christmas came early. I have 3 Artist 22R Pro tablets to give away. Stick till the very end of the video to learn how you can win. So this is the Artist 22R Pro. First impression, it looks really, really sweet. Look at this artwork. And it's pretty light, you know? No. Usually I start with an unboxing video, but I feel like packaging is generally the same, and I got kind of excited. And so I unboxed it already, and here is the XP Pen 22R Pro. My favorite part is always the removal of this plastic film. Ooh, I feel like they really improved and upgraded the quality versus the other XP Pen tablet I reviewed last year. This one definitely feels like a more premium product. So the screen display is 21.5 inches, and the screen resolution is 1920 by 1080, which is standard in a lot of screens today. I think you guys know how I feel about Express keys. I personally don't use them, but if you love Express keys, there's a whole bunch of them. Brought the tablet over to my setup, and this came with the tablet. It is a box of wires. Gross. I definitely feel like they could put a little more effort into their packaging, especially when you have a beautiful product like this. It doesn't really correlate. But you know what? As long as this works and performs beautifully, then I can forgive this. We have our pen. Also comes with a really cool glove. Yeah, and this was the main feature that I got really excited for, is that it requires one cable to hook up to your computer. My last XP Pen review, I had a critique about them having way too many wires. Thankfully, they improved and implemented a USB-C. It's one wire, and let's hook this up. Oh snap. Right when you plug it in, it seems like it works right away. It looks crisp, but maybe you don't have USB-C, and that's totally okay. There's an HDMI cable inside the box for you. I mirrored the displays. Let's open up my Photoshop. This is a character in my book named Amé, and you might have seen her from the Master Course series. This is Phase Master, and I love the quality of it. Oh, it looks so great. Look at that. So this is the piece that we'll be working on today. I don't really have a background figured out, so maybe we can spice it up. We can make really cool background and set the mood. I'm sure if you guys are watching this, you are deciding which new tablet you want to buy. Is this one the right one for you? Is this better than Cintiq or vice versa? You don't know. I researched some side-by-side comparison on a basic surface level. So the 22R can be directly compared to the Cintiq 22 I recently reviewed. For the most part, they are basically the same. You know, they both have 16.7 million colors. It's the same amount of pen pressure, 8,192. Has the same exact screen size, 21.5 inches. Same exact resolution, 1920 by 1080. And getting into colors and display, the Artist 22R Pro has better NTSC at 88% and better sRGB at 120%. That's a lot of numbers, I know. To be honest, I think they both look great. 1 or 2% isn't gonna make much of a difference, but if you wanna get down to the nitty gritty, like which one is 1% better, there you go. Here is why I feel overall, numbers-wise, the 22R beats the current Cintiq model. Because one, it has USB-C, and you do have the options of these express keys on either side, where the Cintiq doesn't. To be fair, the Wacom Cintiq Pro does have USB-C, but it retails for about $24.99. Which brings me to the best part about this tablet, is the price point. and it retails for $6.99. That's insane, $6.99 compared to the Cintiq 22, which is $11.99. Also, I think there's like a 30% off deal going on, so that's even a lot less. So spec-wise, overall, on paper, as of November 2019, this is the best all-around tablet you can get, which I feel brings super healthy competition to Wacom. Wacom is like the king of tablets, right? They have all these competition and forces them to innovate and forces them to kind of like develop something new, maybe a wireless Cintiq. I've been waiting for that, but hopefully, I don't know. All that doesn't matter if the Jolan experience isn't good. And so, let's give it a shot. Amé is an arcane mage. She looks kind of like a vampire, and she's deadly AF, and she's awesome. So maybe today we can come up with some really cool scenarios, some really cool backgrounds to help amplify your character. One really big improvement about the 22R is the pen. It no longer required batteries. That was something that I didn't like in the previous one. Some tablet pens these days require you to charge your pen. I'm like, but now they've caught up on Wacom's level. You know, this pen does not require batteries or any power to use. I've mentioned on my channel before of having a folder, a reference folder, and this is what I call my second brain. I've collected some of these over the years. It's just endless inspiration and reference for me to use. Yeah, let's try to find one of these stock images that kind of helps us with our mood. You know what? Let's have her in the clouds. Let me just kind of drop it in and see what we can come up with.
Oh wow, look at that.
And now she's immediately in the sky. Let's try another one. This one was another one I was thinking, kind of like maybe like a purpley cloud. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. This really helped me find the mood. Sometimes we can't come up with moods all by ourselves, so we just need something to help us. This one works as well too. Maybe I'm gonna try to add this cloud back in. I really like it somehow, you know, just maybe like a little bit. Ah, look at that. That's perfect. Now it feels kind of like bright midnight in a way. Is that a thing, bright midnight? I just spent a few minutes trying out different things, and the possibilities are endless. You know, you can keep trying new things until you find the mood that's right for you. She kind of appears with bats. And so bats are her friends, and so maybe I can kind of, are these what bats look like? I don't think I've ever studied what bats look like. And I have this hand on another layer, and so we're just gonna give it a glow. Ooh, you see that? There's a contrast between warm and cool. Oh, arcane magic. Oh, look at that. All this cool, you know, and then we have this focus point of warmth, which really makes Amé pop. And now it's dark. I feel like as I introduced the background for Amé's piece, it also affected my real life environment. But I think no video is complete without some color dodge. Let's do it. So let's see how well this can color dodge. Ooh, that is so juicy. And then one awesome big light bloom. Welcome back. This is Amé. I really enjoyed this piece. I think it came out really well. Will I use this on a daily basis for all my work, all my paintings? I'm not sure. I kind of like my style of working for the last few years. It would take something significantly different for me to kind of jump ship, but overall this is a really solid product. Best thing is its affordability. It is significantly cheaper than its competition. The best way you can find out for yourself is if you just try out all of them and see what's the best one for you. Read their return policy, and if you don't like it, you can return it. And although putting everything in a box may seem practical, it could look a little more aesthetic, but some of you guys, you know, don't care about packaging, and that's totally okay. You'll throw it away anyway. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The giveaway! Ah! Don't fall. Yeah, so you'll have 3 chances to win. 1 on my YouTube, 1 on my Instagram, and 1 on my Twitter. The YouTube one will happen today, and then the Twitter, Instagram will happen next week. Rule number 1, follow XPPen on Instagram and Twitter. And rule number 2, answer this question. If you could draw anything and have it come to life, what's the first thing you would draw? I'm kind of digging like a smoothie right now, right? Like, oh my God, a smoothie.
Yeah.
Good luck, and I look forward to giving 3 lucky winners a sweet tablet. So don't forget to subscribe, and remember, every day is a color dodge day. Milo, you see these guns, Milo?